This video gives a quick summary of the circumstances in which shareholders can be forced to transfer their shares and a summary of good and bad leaver provisions. They're often confused. The circumstances in which a shareholder can be forced to transfer their shares to the other shareholders are things like insolvency, failure to comply with a really important term of the shareholders agreement. If they're an employer or contractor, they stop being an employee or contractor, and that's been agreed as a triggering event. Change in their shareholding if they're a company shareholder and that hasn't been approved, or they do something that affects their reputation or damages the goodwill of the company. So it might be a fraudulent act or dishonesty, or they commit some crime. So in those circumstances, the shareholder is forced to sell their shares to the other shareholders pro rata. A good leaver is one who leaves in circumstances which are sort of outside of their control, so things like death or incapacitation. And in that case, they get the full value for their shares, which in our shareholders agreement is fair value as determined by an independent accountant. If a shareholder leaves under unfavourable circumstances where they've caused some damage to the company or to the other shareholders, this is known as a bad leaver. And in that case, they get a discounted value. So a fair value less a discount. So the circumstances where someone's a bad leaver will be things like if they're an employee or a contractor, they might leave, resign or leave within a certain amount of time. Or it could be they're dismissed or terminated due to serious misconduct, or they breach a restraint of trade. And in those circumstances, you can see there's damage to the company and to the other shareholders. So the discounted share value reflects that.